Hey, welcome to the channel. There is an XRP war raging on, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about what its impact is going to be, who wins XRP/Ripple versus this other organization, and the impact that it's going to have, positive or negative, on the XRP tokens that you own. Thanks for giving me a few minutes. My name's Austin. I'm here every day covering XRP, other cryptos, Bitcoin, so forth, with two goals: help you make more money and help you stay informed. Stay to the end of the video because I've got some stuff for you to share with you that's going to help you make even more money in crypto if you are so interested. Let's jump into this, and I'm going to share exactly what I know about what's going on with this war. And it's one that you may be aware of, and we're going to chat about it. And I want your opinion of it. I want you to tell me what you think about it in the comments below. So let's talk about this. So right now, currently XRP is trading at $3.01. The market is up right here, 1.49%. You can see Bitcoin, Ethereum up, BNB, so forth and so on. So what is this war that I've been talking about? Well, it is the war between Ripple and the Swift ACH system. What is Swift? The easiest way to think about it is the predominant underlying system that helps banks move money is a system called Swift. It's been around for decades. It's old, it's archaic. Some of you are going to slam me in the comments, so be it. But in essence, that is what it is. It has nothing to do at all whatsoever with blockchain. It has no real, it has the company and the tech, has not had. But it is the 800-pound gorilla. It is what the vast majority of banks and financial institutions use to move money, internal, external, across international borders, and so forth and so on. And then Ripple is a direct competitor to that in the context of what is it that Ripple does. That their system with XRP at the heart of Ripple system is a system to move money across international borders and inside and do inside transfers inside of it, banking, financial institutions, et cetera, so forth and so on. Okay, that's the simplest definition, and that's enough that you need right now for the topic of this discussion. So the war that is raging is Ripple ultimately going to replace the Swift banking system? And the truth of the matter is that no, it's not a scenario where you're going to see all of the banks one day go, okay, you know what, we're done with Swift, and we're just going to go with Ripple. That's not how business works. That's not the reality of it. But what's happening is that I guarantee you that there are banks, financial institutions, other financial organizations that are eyeing Ripple versus Swift, and Ripple with their technology, faster transfers, faster closings on that transfer, all that kind of stuff, right? What it is. And then ultimately Ripple with what the moves they're making with laying the new financial rails and everything they're doing with their blockchain technology and that they've been doing for over a decade. It is a battle where Swift is this old legacy system. Okay. And how's that going to play out? And ultimately you will see Ripple take over and steal away from Swift a certain percentage of that multi-trillion. I mean, it's massive, that business. Brad Garlinghouse himself has said and come out and said, I think he gave a number of like taking over 14 or 15% of it by a certain date, things of this nature. But so the battle is that Ripple versus Swift. Okay. And so what's heating up about this battle and the war raging on is that Swift has made a recent announcement about entering the blockchain technology. And it kind of spooked, I think, a little bit of the XRP token holder community. So the Swift company revealed plans to use a layer 2 blockchain built on Ethereum called Linea, with an initial focus on smart contracts and potential stablecoin. While Swift does not confirm that their stablecoin will run on Ethereum, some of the community assume this would be the case. Well, of course it will be. Okay. So I actually agree with Brad Garlinghouse coming out right here and talking about how this is a marketing play. If you're Swift, you're sitting over there and you've got this upstart, Ripple, if you will, and you've got a lot of pressure coming on you from your existing customers going, hey, and these are big, massive banks coming out and going, Swift, what the hell are you doing? Are you guys doing anything to help us move forward in this next wave of new financial banking infrastructure systems? And Swift's like, well, our system works. It's because this kind of thing. So I do agree with Brad that I think that this is more of a marketing play on Swift's part, saying that they are going to, they're going to be doing some blockchain development, layer 2, et cetera. I agree. Because ultimately, if you look down the road, the move is to blockchain. And I'm not just talking about the banking. I'm talking about real world assets. I'm talking about all of the new financial infrastructure and all that. It will ultimately be on the blockchain for the reasons that I'm not going to go to here, because of all of the value and the benefit of what blockchain technology gives to these organizations, these businesses. Okay, and Swift's behind the curve. They haven't been doing any development per se that they've talked about publicly. And I think that they're trying to play catch up. That's what I think. Okay. And ultimately, I think it's going to hurt them because they're behind. They're just behind. Okay. And they've been relying on the fact that they are the 800-pound gorilla in this money, movement market. Right. And I think they've eyed Ripple for years going, oh, blah, blah, blah. They're small. I personally believe that the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit was filed by the banking industry to slow them down, to slow Ripple down. I don't think they ever really expected to win, but I think it was a ploy, again, to slow Ripple and to slow their technology and all that kind of stuff. And it worked. It gave them about a 4 or 5 year plus, reprieve, if you will. So Brad goes on to here to talk about the fact that, that Ripple has been developing on, building a robust digital asset infrastructure. This is Brad talking about Ripple expanding payments, custody solutions, stable coins, and more on the XRP ledger. We know about this, and the time it's taken Swift to announce a prototype. We've been building real products, expanding our infrastructure globally. Brad's talked about this. This has been going on. And again, I really think that this is it. Swift making this announcement is a marketing play, but don't misunderstand, okay, that this is a marketing ploy, I think, but there is a war raging on. And do I think that Ripple's ultimately going to replace Swift entirely? No, I don't think that's reality. Okay. There's too many big, massive banks that are using it. And it does work for what it does. Okay. It's slower, it's archaic, all those kind of things. And again, I know some of you guys are slamming in the comments, so be it. But regardless, the war rages on. And ultimately, Ripple will take market share away from Swift. It will happen. Okay. And ultimately that's going to help, drive the price of XRP as far as deployment, usage, scalability, and all that kind of stuff as more and more, companies do that. Okay. And so again, I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think about all this? What do you think, this will play out, all that kind of stuff. Okay. I promised you that I would share with you how you can make even more money in crypto. I got two things. Number one, there's a link in the description below to go join my free Wealth Strategies newsletter. It's Wealth Strategies for Stocks and Crypto. I have professional writing staff writing this all in the capacity of to deliver a lot of benefit to you guys in this. Okay, so that's free. Name, email. Click that link below. Go get it. I will not spam you. I will not send you junk. Okay, that's number one. Number two, you are here watching crypto content and you're investing in crypto to do what? To make money. You want to make more money, more profits to help yourself achieve your goals in your life. Okay. I have an offer for you. And that offer is I have a trading indicator that literally costs a little over $1 a day. $1 a day. You spend more than $1 on a cup of coffee, on a pack of gum, on chips. I always go to food. Okay. The quarterly option is the best. And I'm going to show you how it works here. Okay. So by the way, the price is cheaper than you see on the screen with that discount code. There's a link in the description below. If you're watching this on X, link below this video, there's a 30-day, no questions asked money back guarantee. So you get to really try this for free because you get a money back guarantee. This is an example of a chart. See this little green box right here that says momentum up. That's a buy alert. Okay. So 46 days ago, my software said it was the right time to buy Zcash. To put that in perspective, Zcash has been on fire right here. Look at this. So Zcash is right here. And if you look at the last month, 280+%. But look at this. 46 days ago, see this blue box? My software said it's the right time to buy. My software said it was the right time to buy Zcash before it took off. Look at this look at this little run right here. And then boom, it started going up. 359%, $1,000 bought here on this buy alert all the way up here. If you sold now, would get you your 1,000 back plus $3,590 in profit. What could you do different in the last 46 days if you had an additional 3,600 bucks? That's what it comes down to. And I'm literally asking you for about $1 a day. That's it. That's all I'm asking you for. By the way, in the members area, I offer live training every single week, 3 times a week. There's live classes. I have people on staff helping you with everything having to do with this. Nobody's doing this. And I'm only asking you for literally about a little over $1 a day. That's it. So why not try it? Links down in the description below. You have 0 risk. You have that 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. Give it a look. I promise you will not be disappointed. Appreciate you giving me a few minutes. I'll see you.